Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome back. I am Davros, and I am a Whovian, and it is a top 5 Thursday, as it is the every other Thursday. So, this time I'm doing top 10 Doctors of the 21st century, as voted by the Whovians Amino community. If you don't know what Amino is, it's this app where you can join various different communities, and that there's not just Doctor Who, there's loads. There's horror, there's fanfic, there's Sherlock, there's just a ton of communities that you can join on that. So, I will link that down below in the description. So, yes, here we go. Top 5 Doctors of the 21st century. So this is going to include every Doctor from when it was revived in 2005 to the 12th Doctor. This list will exclude the 13th Doctor, as we have yet to see her in action. So without any further delay, let's get on with this top 5. So, kicking us off at number 5, we have the War Doctor. Yes, the War Doctor from the 50th anniversary special, The Day of the Doctor, appearing at the end of Series 7 in the name of the Doctor as an incarnation we weren't sure of. This Doctor is between the 8th and 9th. He is the Doctor that tied the classic Who to the modern Who, as the 8th Doctor got his long-deserved regeneration, and the War Doctor was an incarnation of the Doctor that fought in the Time War. As we don't know what he exactly called himself in that life, people just call him War Doctor because, well, we don't know what he called himself, and as he was the Doctor once, people still refer to him as the Doctor in many ways. Yeah, number 5, the War Doctor. Coming in at number 4, we have the 9th Doctor, 2005. Christopher Eccleston, the Doctor that started it all. Yes, with his battered leather jacket, which we now know was battered because it was the same jacket as the War Doctor. Yeah, the War Doctor wore the 8th Doctor's clothes and the 9th Doctor's leather jacket, and he kept that after his regeneration. Now, yeah, this Doctor was shortly lived, but in those 13 episodes we saw in Series 1, I thought he was brilliant. I would have loved to have seen him stay for at least another series or something, or come back in the 50th anniversary special, but when he regenerated at the end of Series 1, it was like, so that's how they change all the actors. Because we were a whole new generation that didn't know what regeneration was. And that. I also liked him, with his northern voice, his sonic screwdriver, and his wittiness, his charms and that. Yeah, he had a bit of seriousness to him, as he was, his regeneration came out from after the Time War ended. Because the War Doctor, his body wore out from the war and old age. And that part of the 9th Doctor, that part of the War Doctor still lingered in him, the horrors of the Time War. So, coming in at number 3, we have the 11th Doctor. Yes, 2010 to 2013. So, after years of, after David Tennant was the Doctor for nearly 5 years and that, we grew to love his Doctor, and then when he regenerated into the 11th Doctor on New Year's Day 2010, well, Matt Smith had big shoes to fill, and did he fill them? Well, I think he did. I thought he was brilliant. I mean, I obviously, we had a year to get our heads around this, and yeah, I thought Matt Smith was a great Doctor, and that with his youngness, his crazy variety of hats, his tweed jackets, and also his bow ties, which are cool. Yes. And his youthful charms and everything. Yeah. He was a fun Doctor. Definitely had a bit of Patrick Troughton in there. And the beauty of Matt Smith's Doctor is, Matt Smith had never watched Doctor Who before. So he literally had a blank canvas and he built his way up. But also over the time I feel like he absorbed classic Doctors over the years. And that was a shock when he announced that he was leaving in Christmas 2013, but I thought he had a good run. He pulled out at the right time. He did great. So at number 2 it is the 12th Doctor, 2013 to 2017. Now this Doctor almost had the number 1 spot, but at the last minute got outvoted from that number 1 spot, and we will get to that very shortly. In fact, you probably know already who that is. So yeah, the 12th Doctor, played by Peter Capaldi. Now, when he regenerated... Now, when I first saw Peter Capaldi, I was like, hey, I know that guy! And yeah. I thought Peter Capaldi was brilliant. You know, an old-looking Doctor, but very, like, intense, very dark and that. But still, I liked him. You know, he literally won me over after 1 episode, and I thought that was brilliant. That's what the Doctor should be. It's sad that we said when we say goodbye to the predecessor, the successor, when it wins you over after 1 episode, like it did with the 9th Doctor for me. That is how they should enter that. I thought Capaldi was great. A lot of people didn't like him, some didn't like him. He was like a mixture of likes and dislikes. I personally liked his Doctor. And yeah, despite how stubborn his regeneration was, at least he gave in at the end, and it wasn't too much doom and gloom. He just simply said that he lets the Doctor go. And I thought that was brilliant. And he had I think he had a great send-off too. Okay, so number 1, the Whovian Amino community voted the 10th Doctor at number 1. Yes, played by the great David Tennant with his long trench coat, his sneakers, the cockneyness, the crazy catchphrase he had that was "Allons-y!" Yes, he was the Doctor of my generation, and I loved his Doctor for many years, and when he went, I thought it was sad, seeing him go, and at the first time I watched his regeneration at the end of time, I thought it was a sad regeneration, when he said, "I don't want to go." But looking at it now, I do kind of think it did drag on a bit, and yeah, it's like he was, his whole regeneration was prophesied to him and that, and stuff, and and it was like that. But looking at it now, but at the time I thought it was sad when he went, and I thought he did great in all his episodes. I would always, quickly sit down. Sorry about that, just running out of time space there. So yeah, I would literally hurry to the settee Saturday night, watch him, and I was just amazed and entertained for a full 45 minutes. His Doctor was great, and it's what the Who Amino voted for as number 1. So there you go, top 10 Doctors of the 21st century. Do you agree with this list? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links are linked down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. And until next time, don't be alive.